Assalamu alaikum.
I came to the local bazaar and there were 7 or 8 talibs there, and they said, "You take these machine guns and go and give them to talibs at a nearby place." I said, "No, I can't do it. You do it yourself." Then a Taliban by the name of Muhammad Zada said, "I know you and the village that you come from, and if you don't do it, we will not let you go and we will kill you." So I went, and on the way saw soldiers. They said to put down the weapons and arrested me. And another soldier came and blindfolded me and tied my hands.
All of these men deny they are with the Taliban. All have a similar story to tell. Across the fort, in the operations room, General Tariq is reviewing the plan of attack.
Tanks can support him from here. He can move outflank this Nala further from the north. I would like him to use his battalion mortars here. He uses tanks out here. He starts moving from here and start fire and move also from the front. There should be no problem. Right? Bye-bye, sir. We've inched our way up to Loisam, and we are now almost at the outskirts. As long as this doesn't go onto the air tomorrow, we are about to start with our main offensive tomorrow morning. I think we have a consensus at the national level, and that is the corner we have turned, and the people and the tribes have decided to stand up. I think they have the confidence to do so. If you look at it from a global point of view, this is a global war on terror, and it does have a share in this. So I think by getting this under control, there would be some peace, at least inching forward, I would say, at the global level.
I am back on the same road to Loisam. In the past 3 weeks, the army has taken the road bit by bit. And I've not been beyond this point before. I catch the sound of shooting and duck for cover. Eventually, we get to the front line. It's the last compound before the town of Loisam, held by the militants. The soldiers are securing the compound. The bulldozers have moved in. Colonel Anjum is leading the operations here.
This is the place which is called the Rashakai. Rashakai was the strong hub of miscreants.
Of the Taliban?
Of the Taliban. In fact, they were sitting here, they were posing a lot of problems to us. In fact, there were a lot of tunnel system here.
Right.
They were well linked, okay?
Right.
And alhamdulillah, today we have captured this, and we intend going with a smooth speed.
So you've just captured this?
Yeah, just now.
This just now? You please go back now? Okay. The army does not want us here because, in fact, we've come further than we're supposed to have been. This is very much an active line. As the colonel was saying, they've only just taken this position today. Let's go, actually. There's some firing.
As I leave, the army is putting everything into the fight in the final push to rid Loisam of the militants. It's taken them 3 months to seize back Bajor. The Taliban and Al-Qaeda have been forced away from the Afghan border, but they are now closer to the major cities. My journey here has really changed my perceptions about this war on terror and what it means for Pakistan.
we are suffering the maximum. We have killed the maximum.
The fighting here has shown the militants they can't set themselves up as the alternative rulers in the tribal areas. This is no longer a proxy war for the West. This is now a war for Pakistan's sovereignty and democratic system.
I will take the writ of law to the ends of the last borders post of Pakistan.
But for many Pakistanis, this reality is obscured by deep resentment of American interference in Pakistan's affairs and what they see as the arrogance of American power.
अगर इसी तरह जिहाद जारी रहा तो अमेरिका भी ज़ेरो फॉर बन जाएगा वो सुपर पावर नहीं सुपर पावर सिर्फ अल्लाह ही हो सकता है.
In the end, fighting cannot resolve the conflict. But while the leadership of Al-Qaeda survives and has Taliban support, this destructive war looks set to continue here.
They can't remain forever. They can't terrify the whole world.
Ultimately, the only real hope will be a common desire to move beyond differences, to build peace in a democratic Pakistan, and a chance for the development it so desperately needs.